Hello my loves and welcome back to my channel. It's Monday today. It's my first day back at work on a Monday since the whole year basically. I went part-time this time last year and I've now gone back full-time, and the day started off really chaotic, to be honest. I just didn't get up at a good time. I was quite tired. It's just, you know, when it just starts off like not going the way you want it to. It was basically that. That was the situation of the day. But I just thought it'd be really good to start off getting, you know, these vlogs going. And what better time to start than my first week back at work full time. I feel like people with ADHD, myself, I should just speak for myself, but I feel like when you've got ADHD, change is overwhelming, but it's also really good for us. I love change, but I also don't like change in certain circumstances, if that makes any sense. By the way, I'm getting ready to go for wait, too many things I'm trying to say right now. Right. I feel like I've started off this video and things are still continuing to be chaotic. Whilst working today, I did a hair mask, so that's why my hair looks majorly greasy, because I've just got hair oil in it. Been doing like a new hair routine because I really want to like grow my hair. It's kind of been stuck at one length, so I'm on a hair growth journey. So I've been doing that today and I finished work. I'm gonna get a shower, but right before I get a shower, I've been starting to do like, I'm really mad into my skincare. I've gotten really into skincare this year. So now before I have a shower, I've been doing an oil cleanser, and then when I'm in the shower, I'll wash it off with like a foam cleanser. And I've had mad breakouts because I came on my period last week on my birthday, by the way, on my birthday. And I am not even joking you, and I'm gonna talk about this in another video. But I have endometriosis. I've got diagnosed with endometriosis this year on top of being diagnosed with ADHD. And this month was my first month without using contraception, because I had the contraceptive patch prior to this. Like, I only had it for 6 months, but I took it off because of multiple reasons. And this was my first month without hormonal contraception, and my first period without any hormonal contraception. And I am not even joking you when I say this, it literally felt like I was giving birth. Like, I was in so much pain. I had to crawl from this bathroom downstairs in my house all the way upstairs to the top of the stairs. It took me 40 minutes, 40 minutes, guys and gals, to get from this bathroom downstairs all the way through my kitchen and upstairs. It was horrific. It was the worst. I would actually say it's the worst period pain I've ever had in my life, to be fair. They're always really bad, but that was really, really bad. It was incredibly painful. I was concerned because I was thinking, oh my gosh, like, do I need to go to hospital because this is really bad? Because I had an operation in June, and to find out if I've got endometriosis and for them to remove it. And they found some in the back. It was like behind my womb over to my right side of my back, which is where I get all my pain mostly. But I finished this period. I finished having my period. But for some reason, like yesterday I was spotting, but I'm getting pain in my ovaries on my left side. And I've had pain in my ovary since yesterday evening, which was Sunday, all the way through today. Which is really, really strange, and I don't know, but yeah, because of all of that, I broke out in loads of spots. So usually my skin looks reasonably good, but this time around it's been quite bad. But I've been really enjoying doing an oil cleansing like right before getting a shower, because the oil basically pulls out all the gunk in your pores. You have to then do a foam wash. If you don't do a foam wash, it can make you more spotty. So that was where I was going wrong initially. But so I feel very oily and greasy right now, but all is well because I'll be washing it all off soon. I want to try and style my hair slightly, just like with some gel. My niece got me a new brush for curls, so I want to try that out, but I don't want to take too long on my hair because it's just long. You know what I'm saying? It's just long. When you have curly-ish hair, it's just long trying to put all those products in it and stuff. Like, sometimes I just can't be bothered, so I just like put loads of like condition treatment in it, and then I just leave it, and then it just dries really straight. which I actually don't like, but it's just easy, you know. The win for today is I've had my first day back at work on a Monday. It's a win. Let's just see how the rest of the week goes, because yeah, it's my first week back full time, so I don't even know how I'm gonna feel by the end of this week, but we shall see. So that's all I gotta say about that. Hi. So I've made it to the evening. I'm noticing like I'm getting a bit of like anxiety because I'm overthinking stuff, you know, like it's the start of the week, it's Monday, it's my first full week back at work. I'm almost feeling a little bit like, I feel like I'm like stuck right in this very spot, indecision paralysis. Like, you know, I'm very conscious that I haven't got a routine down, and I'm very conscious that like every day, pretty much the whole time I was part-time, I was not, like I got so out of routine. Like my sleep pattern got really bad. I was going to bed really late, waking up really late, like literally like not giving myself enough time to rest in between waking up and starting work. Like it was almost like out of bed, quickly get ready, and then I'm out the door and I'm like still sat at work, like my eyes are like still hazed over. And then if I was working from home, I'd literally crawl out of bed and pretty much just sit at my desk in my PJs still, and then not get like ready for the full day like until maybe half an hour to an hour after I've already started, and I'm just sat there in my PJs like working. And I used to be so good. I used to be so good with timings and stuff. Like I don't know where and how I like found the energy to do all of that stuff. Like genuinely, guys, I don't know. And I really, really want to find a new routine. I really want to go to bed earlier, wake up earlier. But I think because I've been so used to doing like, but it's been so much more chilled the whole year, I think that I need to like work my way into it rather than like bam just doing it straight away, because I think like I will overwhelm myself. But the problem with me being ADHD is that I just can't like, I can't get consistent with it. Like I can be consistent, and when I've got my mind in it, I'm like, yes, I can do it, and I'm really consistent, and I'm like bam 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 every day, yes, doing it, pushing through like some level of tiredness, but I'm doing it. And then there's just sometimes there's just one day or one thing that just throws me off. Like usually it's when my period comes and everything just goes to shit and I just cannot follow through and I just need sleep and I just go to bed late and I, you know? So I need to trust myself, clearly. But I just, so now I'm back full time. I feel like it's probably going to give me a good structure to work with, because on the days that I wasn't working, which was a Monday and Friday, I was just doing I was just getting up at whatever time I fancied. Like originally the plan was to get up at the normal time, like I would start work, but I never would. Like if I knew I could lay in for an extra hour, I would definitely lay in for an extra hour. So my battery's going to die in like a very short amount of time, so I need to be quick. But yeah, so that's kind of the situation. So I'm hoping that I've got a bit of structure, but I feel that anxiety of like, oh my gosh, am I going to be able to like have the energy to be able to post videos consistently, go to work, sleep enough, you know, make sure I prioritize my relationship and my life, you know, my actual like living, and be able to do like it all. Am I going to be able to do it all okay? Am I going to be all right? I don't know. I'm just overthinking it. But yeah, I've noticed I'm in decision paralysis right now, because I'm just like, okay, I need to start a video, but I feel really tired. And I've, you know, spent most of my evening having a really luxurious shower, washing my hair, styling my hair and all of that stuff. So I'm almost like, do I just like, I can't go to bed too late, but I need to make sure I go to bed at a good time, so that because I've got to go into work tomorrow. So my new pattern for the week is going to be 2 days in the office, 3 days at home, working from home, 9 to 5, okay? And on top of that, I'm posting on this channel, very, very sporadic and spontaneous, and I've got so much footage that I need to like make, because I'm like filming as I go, but I've got like a backlog of like a month or so, 2 months actually. So yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know.
I'm just going to see how it goes, okay? So I really want to make sure I get the right stuff out here. And there's so many videos that I need to actually create, like, with more intention rather than just sporadic. But I have ADHD, so it's really hard sometimes because I'm just like, oh, it's like, oh, a piece of candy. Like, oh, that's a good idea. Oh, I might do this. And it's like, okay, is that part of the schedule? Or is this, you know, is this part of the ideas? But I just can't stick to a schedule. The only schedule I can stick to is when I'm getting paid at a job and I have to go in. Like, I make myself, it's like become a habit. And I almost think to myself, like, why do we do that? Like, why I say we, like me, why do I do that? Why do I do that? Why do I put so much time and energy into, like, purposely getting up to go to a job? But when it comes to my passions, I'd rather stay in bed. Like, I'm like I can stay in bed for an extra hour though. Like, why would I not do that? You know, who doesn't love bed? I love bed. I love bed so much. So I'm just like, why? Because I know I'm getting paid, and it's almost like I should treat my hobby like I'm getting paid, even though I'm not getting paid. Like, I should treat it like I am, because that's what I want. I want this to be my thing, you know, my thing. I want it to be my thing. I want it to be something that I, you know, can create lots of things with in the future, and share so much. Like, I want to share so much. Next year is going to be a crazy year. 2025, damn, it's going to be crazy. There's so much going on. I've got like 2 hen do's that I'm going to. One's in Ibiza, one's up in Manchester in a really beautiful, gorgeous place. And then I've got a wedding to go to in Cyprus, and then I'm going to another wedding, which is in Frome in the UK. And that's all happening next year, and it's like back to back pretty much, like nearly month to month. So it's going to be so busy and so intense and so amazing, and I can't wait. So I've got lots of things that I want to share in the future going forward, and it's all going to be quite interesting to navigate with ADHD, because this whole year I've been anxious about whether I can afford it. So the fact that I've gone back full time, that is the reason why, guys. My battery's going to die.
I'm practically just turning into Chad because I've got his t-shirt on and I've got a silk bonnet on. I haven't scrunched out my crunch yet. If you're a curly girl, you know what that means. I have gotten to bed at 11, which is way too late for me. I started editing the ADHD diagnosis vlog, which you can check out on my channel. I will link it below. The full, like, diagnosis, which I've had to split into a couple of videos, but I was just looking at all that footage and just seeing how much there was, how much time there is. So yeah, I just kept watching all the stuff, because I filmed it such a long time ago. Like, I'm filming this in the beginning of November, and I filmed that at the beginning of September. So, like, I almost forget half the stuff that I've said. I've noticed whenever I go in the office on a work day, I always feel absolutely exhausted at the end of the day. And, like, when I get home from work, I'm done. I don't want to socialise. I'm tired. Like, my overstimulation has been at maximum level, and I just can't do it. So it almost makes me a bit worried, because I'm going in 2 days a week now. That's Tuesday and Wednesday, and I find it really, really hard to do editing on those days because of that. So I almost try and rule out Tuesdays and Wednesdays, but at the same time, I really need to do editing. So it's a really tough one, but I'm just going to see how I go this week and see whether I can manage it. We'll see how I get on tomorrow, guys. See you in the morning. Mwah. Yeah. I'm not sure if I fancy it.
Good morning. So it's actually Wednesday morning right now, and I kind of need to rush because I've got spot stuff all over my face and I've got to go to work. But I wanted to do a quick check-in. So yesterday it was just full on. It was full on. It's always full on. I always find the office so overwhelming and overstimulating, and really exhausting. And I feel like it's gotten worse because we've basically moved offices and merged into one, which basically means that like there's 2 teams in one area rather than just our team, and it's just hectic. My struggles for yesterday was just like exhaustion. I've been finding like I've been getting really bad headaches, like even days after my period and like during my period and before my period. I keep waking up with really bad headaches. I don't really know what that's all about. I've been breaking out quite bad and I don't understand why. Because I've come off my period, but I'm still like breaking out. I don't even know what I'm talking about. This is the first time I've spoken this morning, so I'm a little bit like, bleh. Any office day, I always just feel so drained at the end of the day. So I've got one more day in the office and then I'll be working from home. Sorry guys. Oh god, this is just not really a great check-in really, is it? Alright, that's all I got to say about that really. Not really exciting. Oh, the realities of running late as an ADHD person. Fuck's sake. Oh. Running late!
I can't.
It's fine.
Why can't I find my key? My key, my parking. Fucking can't find it. I actually can't find it. Look at the fuck. Sweaty.
It's the end of the work day. Let me take that off so you can actually see me. This is a prime example of someone with ADHD that cannot be bothered to make dinner. Because I got in today and I was like, 1, I have been so unorganised, I've not been to the shop. I don't really have much in the house. And 2, CBA right now. Just can't be bothered. Like, smoothie, that'll do. Smoothie with granola, that'll do. So this is my dinner today. It's ridiculous. Guys, I thought I'd check in with you. So today, I'm not gonna lie to you, I feel exhausted. Like the office again, I don't know what it was with today, but like I heard that apparently Wednesdays are quite quiet in the office, but oh my word, not today, not today. I had my headphones on, could hear so many people in the background, and I'm getting a hot flush again. I'm sweating. I keep getting really hot flushes and it's not fun. I've been having hot flushes all day and it's not been fun. I actually might find my fan. 1 second, let me fan myself whilst I talk to you guys, because why not? Oh no, my fan's broken. I need a new one. To be fair, this is just a cheap one from Turkey my auntie gave me, but it's broken. No, I just need to do this. Whew, ever so hot. Today's check-in, what's my win bin? My ADHD win for the day. I have actually got loads of work done. I think because it was so office. I think because it was so busy, and I've got like a reserved seat now, so with my ADHD, because I've now been diagnosed with ADHD, the psychiatrist provided a letter to give to work, and then work have had to put things in place to support my ADHD. I've been given a reserved seat from that, and I'm sat like right at the end on the other end of the office. I got a chance to like laser focus in on what I was doing, and I'm learning new things. It's given me more to do. I feel a bit overwhelmed today. I'm not feeling 100% myself. I'm getting like pain in my cheeks here, and I think it's to do with my teeth. Like my face has been hurting, and I've had a headache literally since the weekend. I've been waking up every morning with a headache. Got home from work, no one was in, so I quickly got myself ready and came up to my room so I don't have to like be any more social than I've been today. I've got to push through these next 2 days, but luckily I'm working from home, so it won't be so bad, which is quite nice. Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to working from home tomorrow, because I'm just like, can't be bothered, you know. I really need to get some editing done tonight. Just the strength in me is hard. I think I find it so hard to do work on the computer when I've been in the office. Like coming back home, I find it so difficult to like sit down and actually do some work. But I'm gonna try and be strict with myself, right? So this is the thing, right? I'm gonna try and be strict and only give myself a certain length of time. So literally block out like an hour and a half. If I only block out like an hour and a half and I manage to do something in that time, that's only an hour and a half each night, and then the rest of the night I've got to myself. I actually will build up over time. It will be good for me. So I'm gonna try, guys, whether I stick to this or not, I don't know, but we're gonna try and do it. 2 more days to go. And then this weekend, I am going to Windsor with one of my best friends, and we're going to a bottomless brunch that one of my other best friends gave me the tickets for free, bless her heart. And yeah, we're gonna go bottomless brunch, and then we're just gonna come home. But it's like a bingo bottomless brunch, so it's like a bingo bongo. So we're gonna be doing that on Saturday, so I'll take you along as well, so you'll see a little bit of that. I think I'm just gonna chill this evening, drink my dinner, and do some editing. Try do some editing. Make sure I do my skincare, because look at these spots, man, they're really not good. Like, if you look here, like my skin looks really good, like, but it's just, I think it's my endometriosis, it's my hormones. Having endo, it just makes your hormones so much more heightened, and I think that's why I'm still feeling I'm feeling a little bit like PMSy, which is really strange, because usually I don't feel like this when I'm off my period, like literally the week of. So anyway, right, I'm gonna go do some work. Today is not the day. Guys, I look like shit, but I feel like shit. I can't. My head. I woke up with a massive headache. And then it was so intense, it was making me feel sick. Like borderline migraine. And it's all across here, and it really hurts. And my face feels really like, I don't know, it doesn't probably look it, but it feels swollen. My cheeks feel really like, I can't explain it, it feels weird. My head though, oh my god, so bad. It's mad. I've had a headache since Monday or Sunday, I can't remember, but I've had a headache every day this week. I like woken up with one, so I am feeling drained. I'm gonna call the dentist today because I have a feeling it's to do with my teeth. Because I'm getting pain up here, like in my cheeks here, in my sinuses, and the pain sometimes shoots up my face. It's very, very strange. It's a weird feeling. I'm just really, really not feeling well. I really don't feel well at all. Ugh. I feel like nauseous and just really headachy. So yay for today. And I haven't taken my microdose today because I'm not sure whether I want to, just because of how my head hurts. I don't know, guys. I was hesitant because I thought, oh, is it going to be a waste because my head's hurting? Is it going to make it worse? I don't know. This is my little setup. So what I usually do is obviously work from my laptop and my computer screen, which is the work, these are the work ones, and then the blue one in the background, which is my Mac. I usually just, within that little section, I usually just play like, I don't know, like a YouTube video or something. Sometimes I like to put on like a podcast video and just watch that whilst I'm working. It helps me to focus and helps me to relax a little bit. Like, I almost find that like when I put a long video on, it helps me lock in better. I don't know about you, like with your ADHD and stuff, like sometimes if I put a podcast on, it helps me lock in better. Like obviously when I'm at work, I can't watch anything, I just put a podcast on, but when I'm here, I do put it on in the background. It just helps me focus better. I can't explain it. Usually it's like relaxing vlogs that I like to sometimes put on. because it's not something I have to think too much about. I actually look like shit today. Like genuinely, guys, I'm coming at you from like with like reality right now. I've literally dragged myself out of bed. Oh, my face feels sore. Why does my face feel sore? I don't get it. So that's another day complete. My first full week back full time. How exciting. Not. Guys, that day was mildly a struggle, okay? Like waking up with a headache and all of that was just savage, but I don't feel like I've been that productive today. I don't know. I don't really know whether I have a win today. I just feel like my struggle today has just been like trying to push myself to get work done because I've just not been feeling 100%. But I've got to run to the shop to get my parents an anniversary gift. So I'm going to go and do that. And I'm going to get a Mackey's on the way because again, like yesterday, CBA to make dinner. I just can't be bothered. I've actually, tell me if this is an ADHD thing or not. When you defrost meat, but then you still don't fancy, you just can't be bothered or you just don't fancy it that evening. I've literally defrosted 2 steaks, guys, and even I'm resulting to getting a Mackey's over a fucking steak. Like, what is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? But I also need to buy some bits to go with the steak, so I'm gonna have the steak tomorrow instead. I'm gonna make myself. I almost like the drive. Like I like to just like kind of go for a little drive sometimes, so I'm gonna go for a little drive and do that. I love this Sainsbury's because it's got all the KAs and the biggers. My partner's got me on these because he's Jamaican, so he's introduced me to some very tasty snacks, but I didn't realise they did mini magnums in here. What the hell? Guys, I'm such a pussy for filming in public. I need to find a wine for my Madre. Someone's just asked me how do I do social media and like what I'm filming, and it made me so embarrassed. I definitely not a confident vlogger. 1000% not a confident vlogger, whatever. I don't know what it is, but I just like, I get shy, you know? Shy. He was being really polite. He was so polite, but I think I'm just a bit shy. So, thinking of this, maybe. The best of the best. I'm slowly gonna get more and more like gross throughout the week. I feel like I'm just gonna slowly look more and more like scruffy, guys. I just like to be as comfy as I can when it's work from home days because I just, who needs to make an effort, right? Obviously I get changed, I get out of my pajamas and tidy my bed and all the good stuff, but I don't need to be in fancy clothes. Do you know what I'm saying? Like who does that? So this is me. Hi, hello, hi. I do look fucking state. I don't like wearing my hair up in a bun, but I need to wash my hair today, so I've kind of got it out of the way. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I need to get focused. It's Friday, it's the end of the week. I'm feeling accomplished and I'm feeling good because I've made it through my first full-time week back at work. First full week, 5 days back at work. And I woke up this morning with no headache. Yay, I'm so happy about that because honestly guys, it was really not good. And I don't actually feel any pain in my face, which is really strange. Guys, I'm feeling accomplished. And right now I really need to focus because I'm finding myself getting a little bit distracted this morning. Yeah, I just feel like I'm overcoming some interesting thoughts. If that's the right say. No, I don't know. Like I just feel good this morning. I feel good because I've accomplished the full week at work, so that is a big win for me. I don't have a headache, another win. It's Friday, another win and another one. And yeah, I'm just looking forward to feeling better. Like, I feel good in my body right now, which is nice. But yes, I feel quite grateful. Like, last night I just had this overwhelming feeling of, not overwhelming in a bad way, but it was an overwhelming feeling of gratitude in my heart for everything that God has given me. Like, I don't know, I just felt so like, oh, just thinking about Chad, and I was just like, oh, I just love him so much. And then I was thinking about the people that have done me wrong, actually, and I was like, do you know what, like, I really am at a point in my life now where I do forgive them, and the past is so irrelevant right now. There's one person that I'm trying to work through my forgiveness with, so I'm trying to work on that. But like, other than that, like, everything, I'm just like, you know what, life is pretty sweet. You know, I complain about things that I don't need to complain about, and people have got it a lot worse, and I should be grateful for what I do have, you know, and just give gratitude and thanks to God for just basically putting me on this new path and on this new journey, and bringing a beautiful man, Chad, into my life. I just love him. I love him so much. You know what I mean? You're just like, wow, yeah, okay, chill. I just love Chad so much. I'm having one of those days where I'm like, oh, to be fair, I always think this, but I'm so grateful for him. Like, honestly, I feel like I'm finally in the most beautiful, wholesome, nourishing relationship. And if you don't know my story around like my past stuff, like, I've shared a lot on my old channel, Lauren Fleck, that's my old channel. I've shared a lot about my past relationships and stuff there. But so we've been dating and in a relationship for a year and 10 months at this point in time. Before Chad, I was single for 5 years, and then when I was in a relationship in the past, I was in a 6-year relationship. But Chad has just been such an amazing experience so far. Like, being with him has just been so beautiful, and I just love him. He's such a beautiful man. Like, oh. You know, don't get me wrong, like, relationships comes with challenges. It hasn't been like just completely, it's not perfect, you know, like, it's like, relationships aren't perfect, nobody's perfect. You know, we've had challenges, especially from the very beginning. Like, we worked through actually quite a lot from the very early days of our relationship. But now it's just like, wow, we really had those difficult conversations and those like awkward conversations, and just the place where we're at now, it just makes me feel like, yeah, like, those conversations need to be had, because like, look where we are now, and it's so beautiful. And I just love him with all my heart, and I'm just so grateful for him, and I'm grateful for God for putting him on my path, because I do truly believe that. And I just feel like I'm in a really good place in my life with that, with my relationship and my love life. I just remember when I was single, why do I keep putting these on? Let me take these off. I remember when I was single, there was a point in my life where I was like, oh, I just can't wait for that day where I'm in a healthy relationship, where I don't feel, you know, scared. I don't feel like scared I'm going to be hurt. I don't feel scared that the person's going to go and do something dirty, cheat on me, whatever, because I have had that in the past. And I just couldn't wait to feel safe and feel like so content in my relationship that like I don't worry about anything. And I really feel like I'm at that point. Wow, I've just realised I haven't taken my have I taken my microdose today? I don't know, actually. Oh, guys, I can't remember if I've taken my microdose today. Maybe that's why I'm being a little bit procrastinating. I'm procrastinating a bit, I can't lie to you. Like, I've had procrastinated with work. I mean, I'm technically supposed to be working now and I'm recording this video, but it's fine. I'm at my desk, drinking my coffee. I really need to get a different mug. So like, obviously this mug is my dad's running mug, but he never drinks from a mug this big. And I really, really want to have a nice aesthetic looking mug, because this isn't, but I just really love drinking from this mug. And I've got aesthetic mugs. They're just not the right size. I need a big fat mug for my coffee. And this is a big fat mug and I love it. So yes, cheers to that. Ching ching. I don't know, guys, I just feel like I'm in good spirits today. I feel like my energy is coming back. My health is coming back. I feel so much love in my heart and so much gratitude in my heart. And last night when I felt all this gratitude, I was like, do you know what? I can't remember. It's been a while. I can't remember the last time I felt that much gratitude. It's been a while since I felt that much gratitude in my heart. I just felt this overwhelming feeling, and I was just like, wow, you know, I definitely need to express my gratitude more and appreciate my life more and appreciate this path more. The more gratitude I just need to basically express gratitude more rather than like thinking about the other things. Like Jesus talks about like not worrying about what could be and not trying to do, you know, trying to do too much. It's like you just surrender to God and you just trust that God is going to guide you regardless, and God has paved the path for you already. You just have to trust and walk down the path. So that is what I'm doing. I'm trusting, I'm surrendering, I'm grateful. It feels good. I feel like I'm finally reconnecting with a spiritual side of myself again, because I spent a decade in my life just solely focusing on like spirituality, but it was all new age stuff, and I just feel so like, it's really strange, guys. It feels very, very like different now. I feel like I'm actually walking down the path of God rather than new age stuff. New age stuff, just, I've got so much stuff in my room that's new agey, and I'm just like, I don't know, guys. I don't know, you know. Yeah, there's things that I love. I think new age, I think like things that I have in my room that are just really beautiful items, and I just don't feel like I feel connected with it anymore. It's weird. But I almost don't want to get rid of them because they're beautiful. I don't want to, I don't know. Oh, I don't need to think about this right now. I'm working, I'm going to finish off this day. I really need to focus. I need to get focused on the task at hand because I've got some work that I need to do. So I'm just going to stick like a podcast on in the background, get focused into work. Yeah, and then this evening I'm going to try and get some editing done, and then I'm going to try and get an early night, and then wake up at a reasonable time tomorrow. I do need to have a shower and wash my hair and everything and style it tonight because I'm going out tomorrow to Windsor with my friend Kerry. She's one of my longest friends. I've been friends with her since we're both, I'm 31 now, she's turning 31 in December, and we've been friends since we were 3. So we've known each other for like 29 years. Absolutely amazing. I love her to pieces. She is literally like a sister to me. We don't see each other often, but she's family. Like, she is like always going to be in my life. And then yeah, that'll be the end of my week. It will kind of be like a nice little celebrationary way to end the week, the first full week back at work, and you know, yeah, just fun. It'll be good. Anyway, I'm clearly very chatty today, so I'm gonna go because I've made this really fucking long, and that's just way too long for this vlog. So got stuff to do. Get it on, bang a drum, get it on.